I am a big ambassador of lead by example. If you are not able to show the model, you don't have the right to ask your employees to do something different than what you cannot do. And sustainable culture also depends on developing the next generation, right? We talked about the hiring. Of course, we have to hire the right people. And building them is also one of the important aspect of creating culture and legacy. What advice do you give emerging leaders who want to step into bigger roles but doubt their readiness?
Love that question. And so many answers. I'll say motion beats motivation. So move before you feel ready. Readiness comes as a byproduct of motion. So get enough competence and then move. Readiness will show up. You know when you're ready? When you start moving. There you go. Because you'll be ready one way or the other. So it shows up, motion beats motivation.
Sure.
I'll say break aspiration
Mm-hmm.
into smaller chunks.
Sure thing.
Hey, I would love to get into cybersecurity. I'm going to aim at being a CISO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a big chunk to take, a big jump to take. Put the hard work in.
Mm-hmm.
Do the bits and pieces, the next step, the next step, the next step. So break those large aspirations into consumable chunks that are then achievable
Sure.
work that you can do. Hard work. Hard work makes life easier long term. Don't skip the steps because the steps are there to help make your life easier when you do take that next role, when you do find that leadership.
Sure
Don't
thing.
neglect relationships at the very beginning because you're not yet looking to be someone whose job relies on relational capital. Start now.
Sure thing.
Start putting those bits and pieces of trust in it. Start working on relational capital because at the end, when you hit that level of manager, director, senior director, assistant vice president, C level, EVP, whatever it is, you're going to really have already worked that skill out. So start working on those things early. And about early, drop the ego. Drop the ego early. That is one of the key components there. Readiness for emerging leaders, it's built in private long before it's recognized in public.
Absolutely. Dropping the ego and hard work. That is one of the important thing that I share with my mentees as well. Do not go for shortcuts. Do not really be just an opportunist. I have seen people becoming more opportunist than hardworking nowadays because of the remote work culture and the use of AI, things like that. But I sympathize to them because I think what make a good leader is the journey that you walk through. And if you are not walking through that journey, if you are taking some shortcuts, if you are taking an elevator, you are not going to get that true experience and a true wisdom to face more challenges in your life, either personal or professional lives.